not receive points if I see you like on your phone or anything like that. If you have your laptop out, you better be taking notes, okay? So make sure we're doing that, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, all right? So today, I am going to talk about the circle constant. So the circle and its constant is something that's super important. Arguably, the circle is the most important shape in all of mathematics. Therefore, its relationship of the circumference to its linear dimension of the circle is one of the most important numbers in mathematics. Normally, we represent this ratio by the circumference to the diameter, as shown below, C divided by D. Normally, you've seen it this way, something like that. Here's a picture of a circle, right? We have the circumference goes all the way around the circle, and then the diameter goes from one side all the way to the other, okay? So that's the circle and its constant. You have a question? Go back to the circle. All right. So this is a circle, right? Circumference all the way around. The diameter is what goes all the way across through the center. This is what we are normally referred to as the circle constant. All right. Traditionally, that's what it's called. All right. Now we call this circle constant. It's been called by the notorious number that we call pi. All right, pi is equal to C divided by D, which equals 3.14159265. It keeps going. Pi is one of the most famous numbers in all of mathematics. However, I would claim that pi is wrong. All right. So we're going to look at a different thing here on how we can talk about a different way to understand this circle constant. All right, again, going back to the circle here, we have the circumference and the diameter, also something else that's in the circle. So pi is wrong. Now, I'm not saying that pi is not equal to 3.14159265, nor am I saying that pi doesn't accurately represent the ratio of circumference to diameter. I don't mean pi is wrong mathematically in any type of way. What I do mean, though, is that pi is not the best number that we have to represent. Actually, because pi does both those things, but pi is wrong in the sense that it's confusing and it's unnatural as the circle constant. Okay, so what I hope to show you through this and all today is that there exists another circle constant that not only better represents the circle and makes sense, but is actually truer to the definition of what a circle is. Okay? So you've heard of pi before. I'm sure we all know, and people will talk about how wonderful pi is. There's Pi Day, right? All these big things about pi. But I am saying that there's a better name for it. Okay? So let's get into some of the problems that we have with pi. Before I do that, any questions so far about where I'm at, where we're going? All right. So, problems with pi. One of the first ones is it's not based on the definition. So let's start basically with the definition of what a circle is. In my geometry class, we define a circle as all the points equidistant from a certain point, right? So again, over here we have the center, right? That's the middle of the circle, right there in the center. And then we have that distance from the center to the circle. We call that distance the radius, right? This is how we define what a circle